remember all the rules. I used to play Marth back then. One of them is jump when they jump. You don't want to be off the ground unless your opponent is.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And there were some other really good ones that I don't remember. So I shouldn't have brought it up.
maybe this set will jog your memory.
It probably will, because Khryke and Rishi both have very nuanced styles, right? Like their movement, very smooth, lots of little micro movements, a quick dash back often in some of their long dashes.
They also play just the worst Marth colors.
I like white Marth.
I'll say it. That's
It's got a red cape and everything. How's that not cool? People really don't like white Marth. I like it.
That's also in the Myers-Briggs personality test.
Is it? Only sociopaths play white Marth? Oh, no, I can't say that. Khryke's actually, Khryke is the nicest person that I've ever met, too, so definitely not.
Khryke has tons of empathy, I'm sure.
Yeah. No, definitely does. You know what's funny about Khryke is I was talking to Khryke about how his run was going, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I played Rio Beat. It was 2-0. I thought he lost, but he beat Rio Beat 2-0. He beat tons of people along the way. And I thought he lost the whole time, and I see him on stream against Lod. Yeah, so having a great tournament so far. Of course, Rishi is a veteran of the scene, someone who's been very strong for a very long time.
Jungle Jam progenitor, of course. Love that.
One of the few players that can claim to have made their own format.
Yeah, along with Cactuar Stamina Pancake and probably something else that I'm forgetting.
The Sammy Singles, right?
Sammy Singles, that's right, of course. Oh, okay. Yeah,
so try and do this mechanical coverage where you do a forward throw, and then Nair will catch a no-tech or a tech in place. And if you land quickly enough, or it auto-cancels, you'll be able to dash to cover either of the rolls. Works out for most of the stock, but not at the very end. We have a very, very close two-stock apiece game. They're trying to space that fair just right.
Oh, nice little empty jump.
Yeah, I really like drifting back with the forward air from Rishi at the top. Of course, we didn't say it yet. Khryke is the white Marth, Rishi the green one.
Right.
Yeah. In case you, they also have these fancy little port icons underneath the player cams.
Power shield to get up attack.
You know what I'm a big fan of in that kind of spot? Maybe Khryke could have get out and it wouldn't have led that way. I like back throw from Marth to put the other Marth on the plat.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know if that's still topical, maybe there's a lot of slide off or something. And I guess sometimes if you do a forward throw as part of the mix-up, you could get that pivot forward smash.
People are always making things not work somehow, you know? Just invalidating the cool stuff.
That is true. I feel that very much. Lots of poking going on. Okay, somehow makes it back down to the ground.
Oh,
whoa,
no.
The stutter step was crazy. Waits right outside the forward smash, yeah. Okay, using a lot of empty hops and forward airs for both of them.
No one will expect the second Tomahawk in a row.
What's the best option out of Tomahawk? Another one.
That's right. Just keep jumping over and over again.
Eventually the shield will just break.
Never throw in the hitbox, that's right. The best shield pressure you can do. Everything else is plus is minus on shield, you know?
That shield poke from Rishi, you see that shield poke up air on the left side of the platform? That's nuts.
Insane. Such a tight game one here. Oh no.
He gets grabbed. Yep, throw them off the stage. Fakes going to the edge, but then doesn't. I think chokes up a little bit on the move, and Khryke able to reverse on the top platform with a tipper.
Wowee wowzers. Had a close set against one of the brothers, and now up 1-0 against Rishi.
Against the other brother.
That's right.
Yeah, Rishi, one of those, I studied Rishi quite a bit when I was playing Marth. Rishi has a lot of answers to the things that are traditionally good against Marth.
Yeah.
But Khryke seems to be sort of on that same wavelength. So we have a true, it's one of those sets where every interaction feels like there's a 50-50 there. Like it could go swing either direction.
Yeah.
And it's just about maximizing that risk reward and putting yourself in a better position because they both have such a full suite of options.
Who's got more Yomi juice in the tank?
Yomi juice.
Yeah.
What does it taste like? What's the Yomi juice taste like? I imagine pineapple. I don't know why.
That seems about right.
It's got a little, it's sweet, but for somehow it's a little spicy.
Tastes like Papa John's garlic sauce.
Does pineapple belong on Papa John's pizza?
No. That's up for the people to decide.
Yeah, let's not start that. One for yes, two for no. Okay. Yeah, going for a little side B. I like that at high percent. It'll pop them up a little bit.
Oh, wow. Going for it all.
Yep, using the floaty killer against Marth. I guess he was at 150. We have 3 stocks apiece here on Yoshi's. Yep, tried to grab while he was still invincible. Oh, hits the Shy Guys, and he knows because he's a little lower than he would be otherwise. He can hit a jump forward air. Shy Guy specific technology.
No jump. Oh, but just coming down with down air, it works out.
Yeah, it's a big risk, but it can get you back down safely if it works out right. Okay, tries power shield forward smash. Khryke dips underneath of it, and now Rishi is being juggled once again. There's sort of a good way to... Oh, no, it gets reversal. A pretty good way to think about this matchup, especially on these tri-plat kind of stages, is that there'll be one Marth who's controlling, like, I don't know what to call it, the hot seat, the hot zone, the sweet spot, whatever you want to call it. And it's sort of like if you were to draw a triangle that goes from the top platform to the others and extends downward, that's like the center stage, they always have control. So your job as the Marth who has the advantage is to keep the other person from getting back to that zone. And you see Rishi had to be very clever to get one forward air off of that platform just to make it back to the hot spot.
Now it's his turn.
Yes, kind of gives it up by going to top plat. I think trying to read a jump. Rishi's self-described as a heart player, right? So wants those hard reads.
I can't believe Khryke didn't find a back air there on that edge guard, and now, taking a ton of damage.
Up air just barely. I wonder if the side beam tucked his legs up slightly. It's hard to tell because it was in the magnifying glass.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
Yeah, and Rishi got pretty big here on Yoshi's story. Kind of makes sense stylistically. Rishi is one of those players that has a really solid game plan and then will pick up on just a couple of things and goes for like a hard read style option against something that he recognizes as a habit. And on Yoshi's, those paid bigger dividends, like that forward smash almost killed.
Oh, that was a great back air. Just immediately dropped from ledge and hit him with it.
And Rishi able to take game 2. It is 1-1. I didn't recognize Khryke when I first saw him at this event, because Khryke used to have really long hair. Have you seen Khryke before?
Oh, I watched the Phantom stream, and I think they cut their hair before that. So.
Okay, yep, crouch cancels the down tilt. That is one of the things about fighting Marth in general, but I guess especially in the Ditto, is that Marth's reach is so long that often, even if you crouch cancel or shield it, they're safe. So what you have to do is move forward a little bit and then shields, like making their spacing bad, kind of, right? And able to do it that time. And you can kind of imagine a similar sort of structure as we were talking about sort of the hot spot in this matchup, is that part of the stage. The difference is there's no top platform. So the way that ends up working out, you'd think it would be good for the defensive Marth. It's actually worse because their only choice is to fall on top of the other Marth.
That's right.
Like
yeah,
in this,
you want to have a chance to get your jump back earlier at least.
Yeah, exactly.
Platform, but
okay, Khryke pokes his way back on stage, and that's the difference, is that when you're at disadvantage, you hope for just one hit. Yeah, crouch cancel forward smash.
Wow, very nice.
Yeah, actually some good crouch play from Rishi in general, and I get a little angry when I'm playing and someone crouches me at 100% and they're able to punish. So maybe it's the same case. Wow, air dodges the down smash.
Yeah, I don't think expected to run out of stage there, but you know it works out.
Pair of forward airs, tries to read going to the corner with that nair, covers the entire thing, but Khryke just barely ducks underneath.
Just playing around on this top platform, Khryke's like, I'm gonna sit right here and I'm gonna up tilt and you're gonna run into it.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's how it goes.
And it was funny. It was sort of like, you ever watch like the tag championships or whatever?
Yeah.
It was, you know, when like one person's behind and they're like jumping both,
Exactly.
they're jumping to both sides, the other person's trying to follow. It looked like that. Like Khryke was trying to follow the movement, like mirroring. Another forward smash though. Rishi looking good once again in game 3. It seems like some of those more committal reads are, you know, paying off more often than not. And I guess if you do it right, you can still have like medium risk, high reward reads. And Rishi likes them, and it's working. As Khryke, I guess your two choices are to either become, wow, down air finishes. Your two choices are to become as good with your own hard style reads or to minimize the amount of times Rishi's able to get those like big call outs. Which do you do if you're Khryke, of those two, if you had to pick one? I mean, I'm also making a narrative, because it might not be 100% true, but if you had to pick one.
I feel like I'd choose the latter. I feel like this matchup is so based off of getting getting a read on your opponent's timing, understanding that
well
more.
said.
That like I feel like it leads to a lot of Marths more than any other matchup in this game, doing things like repeatedly. You know, like we'll see Rishi go for like double spot dodge or triple down tilt or something like that, just because you know that your opponent eventually is going to try to do the thing where they like wait a little bit longer to see what you're going to do.
Yeah, and because they have to do it from so far away, since Marth's range is so good, you kind of have more time to hit them the second time around than usual.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Khryke really favoring this up tilt as an anti-air. And, you know, it's been working pretty good. The crouch works out, ends up getting side B into up. Yep, doesn't work out though in the end. Not enough to finish. Rishi still living at 150. Okay. Tip will do it, huh?
Very nice.
Yeah, will definitely do the trick.
That'll, especially on Fountain of Dreams, you just kind of disappear. Oh, the runoff there. Wow.
And snags the edge, has the invincibility to roll up and finish the stock. Rishi up again, and looking really good. Looking like Rishi is fully active still, dare I say.
And I don't know, maybe that's just kind of how it goes. Getting a beat on the timings with which Khryke wants to play. Maybe it just took a game, you know?
Yeah.
And now Rishi is in the driver's seat.
Well, it's part of Rishi's style. Like, from the couple of times I've been able to play Rishi, I felt like I had a much better shot in the first game than any of the others because Rishi learns you. Rishi very much is a player versus the player kind of person.
Yeah.
And I mean, we can kind of see how that's working out.
And I think especially in a ditto that matters, right?
Yes.
You're working with the same options as the other guy. What are you doing to set yourself apart?
And at this level, they don't have the same habits, but they probably have the same set of options available to them, more or less, right? So it's really only about the choices you make.
But that's a whole stock thrown right in the garbage.
And Khryke's winning now in this game. Okay, yep, that's what you were saying. Grabs again.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, really good to get that stock off the board. Not going to deal with any Marthritis here. And, you know, still at a decently low percent.
Khryke really trying to catch Rishi coming in. Did like a pivot nair, for example.
Oh, I think that could have been a down air.
Maybe. We'll see if it comes back to bite him. Down air bails him out of that situation. Gets the dash attack. One of those things where you want to hit second.
Oh, wow. Crossed up. Oh, Hail Mary forward smash. And now outside of the triangle for at least a moment before that down tilt hits. Oh, double air dodge.
Grabs the edge. It could be bad. He hits him with the dolphin slash. The wave dashes are so long. Oh my gosh.
Oh, hello?
Okay, clears a little space for himself.
Oh, okay, Rishi goes for the early up B.
Khryke needs to find himself back on the stage. Yep, shields the down tilt. He runs up a little bit and shields the down tilt.
Hello?
Grabs the wrong way in that case. Down tilt 190%. Even a weak forward air is going to do it soon. No, he hits him again.
Oh, no.
Oh, he shields the down air just in time.
Tilt? That was crazy.
I guess he knows the only possible way he can come down is with the down air, right? And as long as you beat that option, you're good to go. And Rishi moves on.
Wow.
Yeah. Right.
Double eliminated by the brothers.
That's right.
Unfortunate.
Losing to both Rishi and Law, but honestly, Khryke with a really good tournament.
Great showing,
for
sure.
Beat a bunch of good players, made it all the way to, I think that's 9th place.
Yes.
Yeah, 9th place.
And sheesh, look at this matchup that we have got next.
I see one of my fiance's favorite players on the stage. Who's the other one? That being Axe.
Wally.
Wally.
It's Wally
and Axe.
versus Axe.
This matchup's hard for Pikachu.
It's not good.
It's not good.
I'll tell you what.
It's not good for Pikachu.
But, I mean, Axe has played it a ton of times before, you know?
Imagine, like, you're Pikachu, but you have to avoid trading with Peach. That's the part that feels really hard for me. That back air is just so good. And she can just kind of, like, float into your space with the back airs and, like,